Okay, now we are in question number 21. Okay, so as you saw already that from question number 5 to question number 18, the entries are same as it is. Okay, the bill was held, endorsed, and discounted by the drawer and was honored by a drawee on maturity. Okay, now what we are going to do in this question number 21 to question number 33 is just the opposite to what we did in question number 5 to 18. Okay, so in this particular questions, okay, this 21 to 20, sorry, 21 to 33, the bill was held, endorsed, and discounted by drawer, but dishonored by drawee on maturity. Okay, so in case of dishonor of the bill, what entries will be there? Okay, the opening entries will be same as it is. Okay, when the bill was accepted and all the entries will be same as it is. Okay, so let us begin with question number 21. Question number 21. On 1st January, Jadeja receives a 3 months bill for rupees 3,500 accepted by Vagela. When presented for payment on the due date, the bill is dishonored. Now, this line, Jadeja receives a 3 months bill for 3,500 accepted by Vagela. Now, this Vagela is a drawee, by the way, and Jadeja is a drawer. Remember this. Okay. And the bill was actually held till maturity by the drawer. The bill was not discounted, the bill was not endorsed, okay, but the bill was kept by the drawer till maturity. Now, this is the first entry on 1st of January when the bill was accepted by Vagela. Okay, bills receivable account debit to Vagela account in the books of Jadeja, that is drawer. Okay, 3,500 and again 3,500, right? Now, when the bill will be dishonored on the due date, the entry will just be reversed. If the bill is held by the drawer till maturity, not endorsed, not discounted, okay, but the bill was held till maturity, okay, the entry will be just reversed out here when the bill gets dishonored. Okay. Now again, in the books of Vagela, same thing. The opening entry as it is in the books of sorry, this is drawee. Oh. So okay. Jadeja account debit to bills payable account. Okay. And the next entry, when the bill gets dishonored, bills payable account debit to Jadeja account. Just the opposite to it. Okay. And remember, this happens only when the drawer held the bill till maturity. Okay. The entry gets reversed. Remember, in both the books, that is in the books of drawer as well as drawee, the entry gets reversed. Okay, so the first entry, you know the first entry already because we are now in question number 21. So you have been doing, okay, for so long. So by now you know what is the first entry. I need not explain that part. So it will be just the reverse of it when the bill gets dishonored. Okay. And calculation of due date, I need not explain again. Now you know. Now let us go to question number 22. Now question number 22 is a bit interesting. It is actually the case of endorsement. Okay, so we saw the case of the bill held. Okay, now let us go to the next case, that is bill endorsed. Okay, question number 22. Pachorimal buys goods from Sankarnath to the value of 2000 subject to a trade discount of 5% and gives Sankarnath a bill for the amount. Sankarnath, having bought from Roshan Lal to the value of rupees 2500 net, pays Pachorimal's bill and cash for the balance. At maturity, the bill is dishonored. To whom does Roshan Lal look for the amount of the bill? What are the entries to be made in the books of Pachorimal? So this is a very interesting question. Okay, so you have to pass the journal entries in the books of all the three parties. Okay, Pachorimal, Shankarnath, as well as Roshan Lal. But now you need to understand this question very well, because since it is a question of endorsement, Pachorimal is a drawee out here. Okay, and Sankarnath is a drawer. So you can start from any point, whether you want to start from Pachorimal or whether you want to start from Shankarnath. Okay, so I have started from Shankarnath, and you need not worry about the dates because the dates are not given in the question. Okay, so I have started from Shankarnath. Okay, you can start from Pachorimal also. Okay, there is no issue about that part. Now Sankarnath. Sankarnath is actually selling goods to Pachorimal, right? Pachorimal is a buyer. So Pachorimal account debit to sales account. You know this. The goods are actually sold in credit to Pachorimal. Okay, this is your source entry, by the way. And the value of the goods were 2000 subject to a trade discount of 5%. So after allowing a trade discount of 5%, Sankarnath sold goods to Pachorimal. So now 5% of 2000, it will be 100 rupees. Okay, so 2000 minus 100, 1900 will be recorded out here, not 2000. Because we already know from the journal entries that trade discounts are not shown. Only the cash discounts are shown out here, not the trade discount. Please remember that part. Okay, that's why we are writing 1900 out here. Okay, so if you are having any kind of confusion regarding this trade discount and all, then go back to journal entries. There you will find the answer. Okay, now after selling goods to Pachorimal, Sankarnath should draw a bill on Pachorimal, right? So the bills receivable account debit to Pachorimal account. Amount will be 1900. Okay, 1900. Okay, so this is the second entry in the books of Sankarnath, the drawer. Now, after this, Sankarnath. Now, go to the next line. You will see out here. Sankarnath, having bought from Roshan Lal to the value of 2500 net, which means from Roshan Lal, Shankarnath is buying goods. So it will be purchase account debit to Roshan Lal account. You know the entry. Okay, you know the golden rule now, debit, credit, and all. If you're having confusion with debit and credit, please go to the section, that is the golden rule. I have already provided you the PDF also. Okay, so you can check. Maybe the golden rule is given in this book also. Yeah, obviously it will be given in some page. I don't know exactly, but you should know that part. Okay, I have already explained you whatever the basic things are to be explained for doing accounts. Anyway, now after this, Roshan Lal was paid. Okay, Roshan Lal was fully paid by Sankarnath. So now Roshan Lal account debit 2500 to bills receivable account to cash account. You will see this line, the third line out here, pays Pachorimal's bill and cash for the balance, which means whatever the bill Sankarnath had received from Pachorimal, the bills receivable, that bill was actually endorsed in favor of Roshan Lal. Okay, so we are already familiar with endorsement question. Okay, I don't know which question we did, but we are already familiar with the endorsement case, right? So bills receivable 1900 and the balance amount 2500 minus 1900, it will be how much? 600. So 600 was paid through cash. Okay, so that is it. But on time of maturity, the bill was dishonored by Pachorimal. It means the Pachorimal, he didn't pay the bill. Okay. So Pachorimal account debit to Roshan Lal account. Okay. So this is the entry that you will pass in the books of drawer. Now, why are you writing Pachorimal out here? Because Pachorimal was supposed to pay the bill to you. I mean 1900. You were supposed to receive from him, Pachorimal, because you are a Sankarnath. And Roshan Lal, you had paid his bill, isn't it? So now Roshan Lal is your creditor, which means you need to pay him 1900 extra because the bill was actually dishonored by Pachorimal, and Pachorimal, being in the debit side, he is still your debtor because he didn't honor the bill on maturity. Okay, so these are the entries in the books of drawer, that is Sankarnath. Now let us go to the book of Pachorimal. Okay, the Droy. Now Pachorimal, he purchased goods from Sankarnath. So purchase account debit to Sankarnath. You know this entry. Okay, 1900. Now you know how 1900 is coming. Okay, after the trade discount of 5%. Now after this, you are familiar with this entry when the bill is accepted. Sankarnath account debit to bills account. Sorry, bills payable account. Okay, 1900, same amount. But the bill was actually dishonored on maturity. Now the entry, it gets reversed. Okay, remember that in books of Droy, there will be no change. Whether the bill was held till maturity, or whether the bill was endorsed, or whether the bill was discounted. In the books of Droy, the last entry, okay, that dishonor of the bill, it will remain constant as it is. Okay, it will remain same as it is. Just the opposite to the entry that you made when you accept the bill. Okay, so don't get confused. Just keep in mind that part. Okay, this entry, this particular entry, it will remain same as it is. Whether the bill was endorsed, or it was held, or it was discounted with the bank by the drawer. Okay, the last entry in case of the dishonor of the bill on maturity in the books of Droy, the last entry, it will remain same as it is. That is bills payable account debit to drawers account. So in this question, Sankarnath is a drawer. Okay. Now let us see in the books of this endorsee, Roshan Lal. Now Roshan Lal is actually selling goods to Sankarnath, right? So Sankarnath account debit to sales account. Okay. 2500 net. Now Roshan Lal will accept the payment. Bills receivable account debit, cash account debit to Sankarnath. So in this case, his debt is being paid off by Sankarnath. But since the bill was dishonored on maturity by the Droy, the entry in the books of endorsee, it will be like this. The endorser, okay, endorser account debit to bills receivable account. Because Sankarnath is the endorser and Roshan Lal is endorsee. Because Sankarnath gave Pachorimal's bill to Roshan Lal, which means Sankarnath is giving someone's bill to the other person. Yani ki, in Hindi, it will be, basically it will be called iske topi uske sar. Okay. So Sankarnath is giving someone's bill, Pachori Mal's bill to Roshan Lal. Now, Roshan Lal got the bill from whom? From Pachori Mal or from Sankarnath? Obviously from Sankarnath, and the bill was dishonored. So Roshan Lal will catch Sankarnath only, not the Pachori Mal. So Sankarnath will be responsible. So in this case, when the bill is actually endorsed in someone's favor, so in the books of endorsee, the last entry, when the bill gets dishonored on maturity, the entry will be endorser's account, endorser, okay, the person who endorsed the bill, okay, endorser's account, debit to bill's receivable account. Okay, so that was your question number 22. 23 you can try by yourself.